Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane, and before we get into the video, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who's taken the time to watch, comment, and like the videos, and a special thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Over 200 subscribers now. The channel continues to grow because of people like you. And if you are stopping by for the first time, on this channel, we focus on a passive income investing strategy by buying stocks in good companies that pay dividends. It's not rocket science, in my opinion. The best way to do anything is keep it as simple as possible. It really boils down to consistently investing, buying dividend growth stocks and growing companies with positive cash flow that covers the dividends, and companies with a high return on their invested capital. I utilize both a dollar cost average approach, consistently investing into the stocks within the portfolio on a minimum of a bi-weekly basis, usually when I get paid every 2 weeks. Lately, I've been doing one every week. I also do large purchases as well. If I have extra funds, do a side job, or if I get a bonus, I'll drop that into the portfolio as well. I cover all my investments into this dividend growth portfolio on this channel. I do not have a paid Patreon account. We all have enough to pay for, and I will never have a paid Patreon account. There is nothing to pay to see what I invest in every week. So go ahead and continue to watch these videos on Sundays. I put this video out every Sunday to show you exactly what I've done with my portfolio in the previous week. I also have a Webull link. If you don't have a Webull account, if you use that link, you will get some free stocks. I will get some free stocks. You don't have to use it. That's perfectly fine and up to you. But it is a way you could help support this channel and support me. I do not really cover what I invest in on Webull. It's more speculative in nature with higher risk, so I don't want to lead anyone into speculative plays where you may potentially lose money. In today's video, we will be covering the most recent portfolio activity. So without any further delays, let's get right into it. As you can see on the screen, we added $1,300 to the portfolio, about in a little bit of change, but $1,300 in new capital to the portfolio, as well as some dividend reinvestment. So let's jump right in and see how the portfolio did this week and what we added. So we started off on the 12th. This actually came in on Saturday afternoon. I know it says the 12th. That would have been a Friday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before actually. But this didn't show up into the account until Saturday afternoon, so I would have actually had this in the other video last week. But we'll go ahead and cover it today. So the first dividend reinvestment was from Enterprise Products Partners, ticker EPD. This is in the energy sector. And they paid out $49.42 in dividends, which automatically bought 1.8216 shares of Enterprise Products Partners. Omega Healthcare Investors also paid out on the 15th. They paid out $102.10. And that automatically was reinvested and picked up 3.06515 more shares of Omega Healthcare Investors. And Omega Healthcare Investors, ticker OHI, is a REIT in the healthcare sector, specifically in elderly care facilities. They invest in elderly care facilities for people in their retirement age. All right, and then next up, also on the 15th, so the rest of these payments are all on the 15th. Procter and Gamble paid out $5.57, and that picked up 0.0376 shares of Procter and Gamble, ticker PG. This is in the consumer staples sector, and it picked up those shares at $148.14. Stag Industrial also paid out dividends of $11, and with those $11 automatically was reinvested into Stag, ticker STAG. This is another REIT here. And it picked up those $11, picked up 0.31722 shares at $34.67. Colgate-Palmolive also paid out on the 15th. They paid out $5.74. Colgate-Palmolive, ticker CL, is also in the consumer staples sector. And with that $5.74 in dividends, it picked up 0.07088 shares of Colgate. And last on the 15th, Realty Income, another REIT, ticker O, paid out $14.66, and that was automatically reinvested and picked up 0.19658 shares of O Realty Income at $74.57. So that is the dividends for the week. It was $188.49 reinvested back into the account passive income produced by the portfolio buying more shares in the companies that paid them out. Automatically have the drip set. I have the drip set up, dividend reinvestment plan. So every week, whenever we get new dividends in, they will automatically repurchase the companies that paid out those shares. Now, for the $1,300.19 in new funds that we added to the portfolio, we picked up 6 shares of Johnson & Johnson, ticker J&J. This is out of the healthcare sector. We picked up those 6 shares for $168.23. We also picked up 6 more shares of Bank of America, ticker BAC. This is out of the financial sector, and this is actually one of my stocks to watch for April. So we're adding to that position, and we picked up those shares at $35.62. And lastly, we picked up 6 more shares of Vail, ticker VAL. This is in the materials sector. Vail is a mining company. Now for a quick look at the overall portfolio. Currently, the portfolio sits at $129,479.69 with a dividend yield of 4.542%. And this is what it's all about. Passive income paid out by the dividends within the portfolio, $5,881.02 annually. This continues to grow, keeps getting bigger and bigger every week. And as you saw in the first slide, even whenever I don't add, if I was to stop adding, a lot of times I will get those dividends and it will continue to increase this just by the dividends paying out and buying more shares of themselves. That's the snowball effect, guys. The money I put in plus the money that the portfolio itself produces. Excuse me. Now for a quick look at the sector allocations, 8.6% in communications, 3.81% in consumer discretionaries, 7.73% in consumer staples. Energy is sitting at 9.19%. Financials at 13.18%. Healthcare is at 10%, or 10.01%. Industrials at 13.56%. Technology is at 11.83%. Material is sitting at 6.68%. Utilities at 1.7%. And REITs and real estate has crept up to 13.69%. So that is really it for this portfolio. Really would like to know how your portfolio is doing. My portfolio actually was pretty flat this week. I think it was right around $129,405, plus the $1,300. So I guess it may have been down a little bit overall in the week since I added $1,300 and it remained relatively flat. Dividend yield was up slightly, and obviously the annual dividend income did raise. So really interested to know how your portfolio did this week. What did you add to? Did you end the week on a green note? I did see a little bit of red towards the end of the week. I was hoping that Johnson & Johnson would drop back down into the 166, 165 range, but at 168, still a very fair value for that company, so I added a significant portion there. Excuse me. Well, that is really it for this video. So I picked up another picture, another sunrise this morning. So I threw that in. That's actually from the 20th, not the 21st. I know it says the 21st over here, but I'm actually recording this on Saturday the 20th. So you'll see it on Sunday morning on the 21st, because that's when I release these videos. So that was actually Saturday morning sunset out back. Ended up raining later in the day, so it wasn't the day started out much nicer than it ended up. Hope you guys had a great weekend. As always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you added to your portfolio this week. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Drop it all down below in the comment section. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, we'll see you next time. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing in for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money. You should never invest any amount not comfortable losing. Always do your own research, invest based on your situation, circumstances, and selected criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.